morning, welcome to my channel, welcome to, a crazy morning, sorry.
And
I wasn't primed for him to jump into my lap.
This is Queenie.
This is Queenie, Sophie's got Queenie, she is the baby at the moment, or the smallest. And this is Indy, I've just let him out of the pen as well, so he's coming for a feed. So stick around for a bit of that as I settle down and get them settled down. Sophie has number 16 that she can open if she can rearrange a hopper.
Hello, Queenie.
Head out. Yep. Ooh, what's that?
I can't remember what it is. I played it before.
Okay, its original name was Connect 4. Oh, she gets the crafty things today. Cool. Oh, you know what? Oh, gosh. That was Queenie jumping into my lap. You know what this is? Remember you were saying, oh, ow, ow, ow. Life of Colour have these, or something similar in the mandala even. So in the mandala, they're actually very, very big, but they cost a small fortune. If anyone wants to buy one for Sophie, then feel free to message me. But these pens, and on the MDF or balsa wood cards that you can get, the wooden laser cut cards, they're dirt cheap to make, like the whatever Life of Colour or whatever it is. Like I don't know that it's value for money, although they do give you textures as well. It is a full kit if you like doing colouring, if you like having something permanent. They're eating my fingers. I'm going to have to just get on and do the talking. Bear with me just a second. Stop it. Yeah, this is what it's like. And can you imagine with 6 of these on the go? Yeah, that's all kinds of mental. I have literally just made up bottles. I do it in a protein shaker bottle. Yeah. I don't know if you can see very much if you've got contrast, but Indy is on top of Queenie and they're both guzzling. They're really, really good feeders. And I've picked up another one and I'm picking up another one today. But the one that we got last night, she's just on the hydration and she's starting, to get used to the bottle. Hang on, let me just shuffle these two around. Stop. They get a bit gung-ho, and I have fed 4 at once, but it's mental. It's like I don't have the fingers. So this is actually, I have a special kettle that has varying degrees, and you can maintain it on a 70 degree, which is a perfect temperature for putting these guys on a bottle that's prepared straight out of the kettle pretty much. Anyway, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. You get to see some lunacy like this, patties and other wildlife things, and who knows what else we're going to get up to on camera as we share life. But at the moment, I'm running daily videos until January the 6th, and after that, I will be able to take a break and just go, whew. I do love these videos, though. I like the short snippets. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that in the future. It's not necessarily the kind of thing that you can craft along with, unless, well, let me know. Is this the kind of thing that you can craft along with? And do I need to put a little bell in when you need to look up and see something on camera? So answers on a postcard, please. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed, ring the bell, get the notifications when I upload, and join us for this kind of craziness. So the new Paddy that we got yesterday, she's in a cage on her own. She was anaesthetized yesterday for x-rays, and I don't know what on earth they gave her, but she was out of it pretty much all night. She woke up a bit this morning and she started jumping around in her pen, and that made me much happier because she was definitely not doing normal Paddy behavior for a strange Paddy. And I was worried that she either wasn't coming out of the anesthetic well enough or she had something else wrong with her. And this morning, she's behaving pretty normal. She's running away from the pouch, doesn't like the fresh, clean pouch. So I've put her in one of the used pouches, which smells of Paddy and outside. So she gets that kind of familiarity. She's back in the pen in one of the pouches hanging, and she'll have a quiet day. She'll only be on hydration today, whereas these guys are on milk and they'll get to go outside. She has to stay separate for a few days just to make sure that she's not sick before she integrates into the rest of the loons. Excuse me. And as soon as I've got hands free, I'll be able to open 16. 16 is that green box there, which I'm assuming from its weight is not a candle. I think it's a mug. Was it last year that we got the Higa mug in a nice list box? Ooh, please remind me, because I don't have it. I don't have that kind of stuff from the house yet. I've got, itchy nose, excuse me. I've got my, I've got my Harry Potter Frogwarts. I kept my Frogwarts mug because it's one of the mugs that I love having my tea in, because it's a big mug. It's bad enough that I don't get to it when it's warm, but then getting to it and it's cold, so it keeps the heat longer because it's bigger, I think. And then I've got a few mugs from the boxes that we've got this year. And this blue one that I've got here, it actually reminds me of the Luke's Diner mug from Gilmore Girls. It's not, it's blank, but it reminds me of it. It's my go-to coffee mug in the morning. And then it doesn't get used again until it's washed. So I cycle through some of my big round, they're like a Robert Maxwell mug. I love the curvy mugs that you can wrap your hands around and just get toasty warm. So that's where I'm kind of at with these guys. She is now finished, so she will get evicted. She's covered in milk. Indy may actually clean her up, or she may clean herself up. You are a mess. If they flick the end of the bottle, the milk goes flying, and that's why all my t-shirts are dirty as a result. If you see a tag inside her ear, it's not actually a tag. I've just written on her ear her initial. She's probably one of the easier ones to notice, but I need to be able to identify them quickly when it comes to feeding or picking them up, or just making sure, have I got a head count? Who have I got? I recognize them, but sometimes it's like, oh, which one are you, for a second, and then the temperament comes out. It's like, you're that one. So Indy used to get the bottles and he'd just bliss out. He closes his eyes and he just goes, feed me, and milk coma. He's such a cute boy. And last night he was snuggled up next to me on the couch before he went off somewhere else to go asleep, and then I put him into the pen when he came back out to me. He actually woke me on the couch. He jumped up on the couch and I startled. I think I'd fallen asleep watching a movie or something. I've started binge watching Suits again, and I'm enjoying that. I don't know what's with the lead actor, the closer dude. He looks like he's got almost a Joker's smile, that it goes further than the actual smile. It's very, very unusual. And I think it's the dimples. Maybe the dimples are too near the crease line of the mouth, so it looks like he's the Joker with a bigger smile than he needs. Oh, and I told you about the movie with Operation Christmas Drop. I tried looking for the piece of music and I can't find it, so you can only really listen to it on the movie. It's at about the 15-minute mark, when they take the person who's supposed to be doing an audit on them to one of the villages where they do the drops. And this is where they talk about how the boxes get recycled. And he plays this Sunshine, Deck the Halls, and it's just brilliant. So unfortunately it's not something, like, we have got the Aussie version of Jingle Bells, but I haven't heard a Deck the Halls Aussie version, so I might have to do some more Googling on that one. We do have a few Christmas cards, and it's Santa and he's wearing a pair of board shorts and a surfboard kind of thing, but it's not quite the same. I really wish we as a nation here could have been more independent than the Americanized version of winter, which is snow pretty much in most of the states. So, I mean, I know there's a lot of expats from the UK and Ireland, but I don't know, they should have just made it their own summer down under or Christmas down under in the summer or something, and they haven't. So it's a bit disappointing in a country that's, you know, over 200 years old that, I don't mean with the Aboriginals, I mean just with the recent population of white folk, that they haven't actually adopted and changed some of the things. I mean, there's the throwing a shrimp on the Barbie, which is not a shrimp, it's a prawn. They're big. You know, there is that, but it hasn't really been brought into mainstream Aussie. You're done. You're done. Okay, they're done. They will be going outside in a few minutes. All right, let's see what's in box number 16. I haven't dug down to see what number 17 is, but I think it was big. Oh, goodness me. These boxes are fantastic. So these lips do go down quite a way. Ooh, it's not big. Ooh, it is a candle. Now, I can't find out the finer details. Katie had been doing these, or Laura had been doing these in the shop. Oh, Cross Stitch and Cozy Oz Soy Candle, the Black Needle Society. So I think this is one that they have done. Oh, I thought there was a two-tone colour there, but I'm not sure. It may just have been the way it was sitting in the jar. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I'm really bad with colours, or with flavours even, or smells. I'm smelling clove. What else was I getting? I think it was just clove. Definitely clove. Some spices, maybe some cinnamon, not so sure, but star anise maybe in there as well. Oh, it's a 4-ounce soy candle. Oh my God, can't read. The 4 is under a snowflake. So there's the little label. Very, very cute. So not a mug. And that's fine. Oh, what on earth? I had a diamond on my leg. You know how when you're diamond painting, you get diamonds if you're used to do that? Yeah, Sophie got the diamonds the other day and she's dropped them around and I must have had it in the bed or something and it stuck to me. Dear me. Okay, this is going to go under my table and I'm going to have to get a bigger tray for all my candles so that we've got a tray that we can put the candles in under so that the cats don't get into them and the paddies don't jump. The problem at the moment is that the paddies jump from the lounge onto the coffee table, and because it's just a wooden top, they actually skid straight off the other side sometimes and take half the things on the table off. Yes, they're funny characters. So these guys are going to get to go outside for the day. It's a nice day today. It's breezy and it's going to be an 18-degree day. It's quite breezy. The clouds are actually scooting along. Don't eat my hair. You hear the chomping? That's when they eat my hair. And that's like, no, I've got 2 strands under the back that they've eaten. And, what? And yes, they've trimmed my hair for me. I do hope you're enjoying seeing the paddies. They're unusual. I know they're not like this normally. In the wild, they will sit there at quite a distance and you can watch them. And if they get familiar with people, they'll sit there for a bit easier. But you're never going to get within 4 meters, 5 meters of a wild paddy or wallaby unless they've been peopleized. So my neighbour, when I was in the other house, when I was in the other house, she used to feed hers. She'd throw out wallaby pellets, which you can get, and she would feed them each evening and they would come up closer to her. Then when I saw the wallabies out and I'd walk over, they wouldn't, they'd scoot and they'd run away. And that's exactly what you want them to do. You want them maybe familiar with you and then skittish with everyone else so that you can check on them, you can do husbandry, but otherwise they're still wild. Ow! Bit my nail. Right down to the skin. Cheeky girl. And this is the tiny tot. She's feisty, this little one. I've got to actually weigh them again this morning, see how they're doing. She's still tiny. Oh, she's tucked her tail under, so she's ready to sleep too. But yeah, they're doing everything right. I think they're all doing really, really well. The fighting, squabbling is not all that much. There's a bit of power play with them. But in general, there isn't any hormones kind of kicking in to take over yet. So they're all good. Okay, I'm going to go. I don't know if you'll get another video later on added to this one, or if this is going to be it for the day, seeing as this is pretty much one of my longer Advent videos. Oh, I forgot my silks. Hang on. Wait, there's more. This was the tiny one. Ooh. Okay, so there were these. And this is not floss. It's too small to be floss. It's maybe, oh, good Lord. It's maybe a thread jewellery thingamajiggy, like, you know, jewellery that goes on the bag. Oh, get out. Oh, it is. Oh, wow. Oh, looks like earrings. There's 2 drops. Oh, cute. Oh, these are gorgeous. This tiger eye. And are they amethyst? I can't remember. I bought these ages ago. I bought some strings of beads. And yeah, oh, it's so nice to have these. So you can put those on your project bags. They can be a particular colour for a particular set. So that one's all tiger eyes, and I'm not sure what the blue one is. And then that one, they're all pinky, and then they've got the garnety kind of red. But these are gorgeous. Love those. That's fantastic. So yeah, it's just, it makes your project bag just that little bit more special. So yes. All right. What's day 4? Day 4 is getting bigger. Day 4 is that one. And I'm not going to tell you if it feels hard or soft. So, yep. Come back on the next video. Ring the bell for a notification when I upload next. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.